Dude, my mouth's not that big, dude. Rawlie can probably fit like 10 though. So we're gonna put them in your mouth, and then we gotta say the ABCs. All right, let me try this. Let me. I think you need more, dude. This is a lot. You fucking. Okay. Dude, this is even more. All right. I can't even fit it. I can't fit it. Oh. All the crumbs came out this way, man. Off. R. Yeah. Her. All right, that's it. Okay, it's too much. Where's water? There's gum in it. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of ATownTalk, the #1 podcast in Anthony, Texas.
The only
one.
I almost forgot.
Dude, it's been a while.
Long while.
So what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We got Sal, we got Rawlie in today. We're doing a bros only episode. We're back in the OG studio, aka my crib. And we're back.
We are.
Yeah.
Temporarily, I guess.
For now.
For myself, anyways.
For now. Yeah, no, it's been it's been like what, a month since we shot the last episode, which was the neon paint party one at Win and Wild. Yeah, that was like late August. I mean, sorry, late June. My bad. We're in August. Rusty. I'm rusty, guys. Yeah. It's been over a month now. So, yeah, we were due for a pod. We've been really busy doing other stuff. So we're gonna kind of dive into that a little bit and kind of explain what's been going on, why we've been MIA, and yeah, we'll go from there. You guys ready?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah, I wanted to recap a little bit of what's been going on this past month in July, because yeah, it's been crazy for us. But we'll start with Neon Paint Party. Rawlie, you weren't there this year, but you were there last year when we shot the first one. But Sal, you made it. You made it out to this one, man.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. Again, super grateful that we got to do that, and we had our homies from Death in a Hoodie out there shooting that episode with us. We were able to get a DJ D Dario on there as well. We were able to go behind the scenes and hang out backstage and actually enjoy it this time around. Contrary to last year, where I feel like I didn't really get to enjoy Neon Paint Party as much, or we didn't take full advantage of all the access that we had, because we had like VIP access last year as well. But
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we had.
The fuck?
We just kind of hung out at the cabana area and stayed there the whole night.
I was chill with that too, though.
Yeah, but this year was pretty fun, man. And got to give Sal a big shout out, because you actually you did that for us. You bunkered down and you chilled at the cabana.
I did, man.
Yeah. So what was your experience like at Neon Paint Party, man? What'd you think?
The whole thing, or just that part?
Well, everything.
The whole thing.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give some context to this backstory. Sal is the #1 producer, as you guys know, and he did a lot. Him and Louis, they were there early to set up for the event. I kind of played princess this time around, and I got there later because I was shooting another gig. And by the time I got there, these guys already had everything ready to roll and start recording. So, big shout out to Sal, man. You want to walk us a little bit behind that?
Yeah, man, it was pretty cool. Death in a Hoodie definitely helped out. They were, setting up all three of them. Everybody was involved, so the setup wasn't that hard. I think probably just getting in there. That's what took the longest.
Hmm.
But, the crowd was good. I think everybody was just kind of wondering like what's going on over here. Like they knew we were shooting something, but they couldn't hear. So I think for next time, take some speakers and get them to be able to listen to what we're talking about. But yeah, man, I didn't like I flew the drone at the beginning and there was a small crowd. And I thought this was a good crowd. Like I was like, wow, this is a pretty good crowd. And then I flew it towards the end and holy shit, man. There was a ton of people at the stage. There was a ton of people in the wave pool. Like everybody was everywhere. I think the funniest thing was people kept losing their shit and they would ask me like, "Hey, have you seen my other shoe?" And I'm like, "No, dude. I think somebody went through and took one of every shoe and just ran off because everybody was like, "Do you see my other shoe? Like, this is my other one." I'm
Yeah, it
like,
happened
"I don't
last
know,
year
man.
too. People would always be coming up like, "Have you seen my other shoe?"
Weird."
It's weird because like Neon Paint Party, it's a younger crowd, right? I would say, and I think it's an all ages event. So you get like high school kids, you get older people as well, but younger people tend to really not give a fuck, and they're kind of just there to have fun. And yeah, in the cabana that we were set up, they would just leave their shit there, and we kept telling them the whole time, like, we're not responsible, we're not responsible, and they didn't give a fuck.
Was it the same one as last year?
Yeah, yeah, same one. And then you had another incident as well.
Which one? Like, there's
with the drone.
oh, with the drone? Yeah, there was some latency, I guess you say, in just some of the controls. Like I'd put the throttle and it wouldn't move for like 3 seconds. So I was doing a flyover on the wave pool, and as I was flying over, I was flying right towards us in the cabana, and I let go of the throttle and it just kept going. So it crashed into the roof, man. And it just got stuck upside down. And we got actually one of the poles that we had for the lights,
Mhm.
and I extended it as high as it could go, and then I just popped it, and it slid all the way down. I wish it was recording because that would have been cool.
To have
Just
the
sliding
footage.
kind of.
Well, you have the footage of it
I
crashing
do,
into
yeah.
it, yeah.
There's a footage of that.
Maybe I'll pop it up if we have it.
But
Okay.
yeah, man, that after that, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just hang out a little bit further so that if there is another incident like that, it won't hit anybody.
Mhm.
So didn't hit the roof.
What did you think overall, like, about the shooting? I think it went pretty smooth
Yeah,
for the most part, yeah, I think.
I mean we I guess had some challenges using the roadcaster,
Oh, yeah.
and I know that pissed you off for a good
This thing?
moment. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess with the memory, it shows more time than it actually has, and it showed, what, 20 hours of record time, and it
Mhm.
it stopped maybe an hour into it, right at the end of the DJ segment, and this guy was so pissed. I was like, "Damn, calm down, man, like, it's alright." Like, I'm sure we got most of it because we did have Eric on the soundboard, which, it's a good thing we had him. If not, you guys might have kept talking for,
For a while.
2 hours and then realized, "Oh shit, nothing's recording anymore."
Yeah, dude, I just get I don't know why I get pissed when things don't go the right way. And, like, I should know by now that it's never gonna be a smooth ride, like, there's always gonna be something that happens or goes wrong, whether it's, like, an SD card or, I don't know, somebody kicks over the camera or something. There's always shit that happens when you're recording, especially, like, in a live environment like that. Like, when we're shooting right now, it's very controlled, we have everything set, but there's so many things happening that you don't know what the fuck's happening. It's crazy.
Yeah, and then I got stuck there watching the stuff while you guys went backstage.
Yeah.
Um, and then I even thought after that, or maybe you brought it up. We should use a 360 camera since it's like waterproof.
Mhm.
Could have gone back there and like actually gotten into like the mess.
I think next year we'll probably do more stuff like that, get on the rides and, you know.
Isn't the wave pool the only thing that's open?
No,
No,
all
they
the
have
slides
several,
on the
yeah.
sides were open.
Oh,
I
just
mean,
those that little area, just that's it though, right?
well, we didn't go anything but that area, but maybe it was open on the other side too. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they have most of the slides. There might be, like, a few that aren't, but, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's open. But,
Oh,
yeah, it was fun. Dope experience. I'm excited for next year. And it was crazy because it was one of those where I was kind of dreading doing it because my experience doing it last year was so stressful that I was kind of putting it off to the side, and I didn't wanna do it, and then last minute, we were like, "Fuck it, like, let's just do it." And now I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I wanna do it every year now, for sure."
just because you missed out on all the front stuff.
Yeah, well, no, like, I have
But
you now, and, you know, there's more help last year. Well, I mean, Rawlie was there, but, like, all the camera setting up and all that is just it was just too much.
but that was just what the end of June, and then you had all of July and all the shit that you were involved in from
Yeah.
pretty much every week, every day. It seems like you got something going on, man. So got a
Dude.
new job even
Yeah.
in July.
So, I looked at the calendar because I'm like, "What the fuck did we do, all of July that we didn't shoot a pod?" And then I looked at my calendar, I'm like, "Oh, yeah." So, Neon Paint Party was the 28th, right? And then that following weekend, we had CFC, which is another crazy thing, and we basically did CFC 2 days back to back, Friday and Saturday, because we had the weigh-ins Friday and then the actual event on Saturday. And that was your first CFC as well, doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah. And that was pretty cool because we got to I mean, we do all, like, the behind the scenes stuff. We got to meet special guests. They had Brandon Moreno and Alexa Grasso here, and that was really fun, and we got to spend a lot of time with them. And then that was Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, we covered the jujitsu tournament,
Seminar.
seminar,
Seminar. Yeah.
with Alexa Grasso and Brandon Moreno as well, and that was, like, nonstop, and that was pretty fun. And that was, like, one of those days where I was like, "Damn, like, this is" it was cool because, like, you get to, kinda meet, like, a hero in a sense.
Mhm.
Brandon Moreno is, like, one of my favorite UFC fighters for sure, and the fact that we got to meet him and spend time with him and, like, that was pretty cool, man.
I love how he says spend time with him, but we were really just taking pictures and
Following him
video.
around. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
No, we're best friends.
I know.
He's my best friend now. We're on first name basis. He calls me Johnny, I call him Brandon. And then, Alexa Grasso, I was her personal, um, what is it called?
Autograph table,
Autograph
I guess?
table.
His
Yeah, dude.
back. So she was signing autographs, and so he like put his back so that she could sign.
Okay.
And then it became a thing. Like every time somebody came up for an autograph, he'd put his back. And he was all excited to be that man. Like
Dang.
Dude, it was cool, man. She was so sweet. I love her. I'm in love with her. Call me. You're watching this. I'm gonna clip this and then send it to her personally so she can block me.
For real.
But yeah, man, that was pretty cool. What'd you think about CFC, dude? That was your first time shooting that as well.
it was pretty cool, man. Like I I kind of just thought, it would be, small time little fights going on, and I didn't expect the crowd that was there. And it
Mhm.
was pretty cool to see how everybody was into it, and recording that piece was insane too, man.
Yeah, you got blood on you?
Yeah, on my arm. Some
One
guy
of
got
one of
knocked out right there in front of me,
That was wild.
Yeah.
and I was like, I just felt something land on me, and then like I looked and there was a drop of blood. Mm.
You shoulda, like, Rambo'd it and, like, got in, like, smeared it all.
it,
It's
was,
just like
it
one
probably wasn't even that much.
just the nose, like, the tip.
Dude, not even, man. It
Or, like,
was the
a red dot.
smallest little drop of blood. Like it probably would have evaporated if I left it there like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But I went to the little medical area and she gave me a little wipey, so I just wiped it off.
What about you, Raleigh? You were there at CFC as well. This is your second time attending. What was
Yeah.
your perspective from a fan?
Shit, this time around it was better just because it wasn't fucking cold like the first time, you know.
Oh yeah, dude.
But this time it was just kind of hot, but it was tolerable. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Fights were good. It was just like knockout after knockout.
Yeah, they really put on some impressive fights. It was a total of it,
13.
I think they got cut down to 9 fights at
Oh,
the
really?
end. Yeah, some of the fighters didn't make weight. I want to say it was 9 fights, and 7 out of those 9 were knockouts or finishes. I think there was only 2 that went a decision, which is pretty good. Yeah, definitely a show. No ring girls foul this time. Last CFC, a ring girl fell from the stage. She was walking around, strutting her stuff. Or no, it was actually during the shirt toss. You know, they're tossing shirts. I don't know, I guess she like didn't look at she fell off the catwalk, dude. Yeah, there was a lot of incidents with the girls last year. This year we were incident free. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
I would just recommend people just go check it out. It's a good environment. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Go check it out. Next CFC is coming up in October, October 18th. CFC5 Back for Blood will be there again. And we'll probably give away some tickets. We give away tickets every CFC here on the pod, guys, and we do giveaways. So
You know, there was something that was pretty cool. Is this guy made a video for, I guess, like the backstory, or not backstory, but just the pre-fight setup and how people were getting ready for the fight, or the fighters were getting ready.
oh yeah, the embedded stuff.
Yeah, and then they showed it up on the screen before
Oh
the
yeah,
main event, and that was pretty cool, man. I was pretty proud of this guy.
that was dope.
I forgot about that. Yeah, I almost cried during that moment.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a couple videos he put out there for CFC, and yeah, very impressive shit, man. I was like, damn, he did this.
Yeah, this guy's work has improved tremendously in the
Like,
last fucking 5 months.
yeah. No, that was definitely a surreal moment for me. It was one of those moments where uh under like all the madness, like how crazy fast paced that day was, they played that video, and then I just kind of like looked around and like realizing like damn, like all these people are watching my work, you know? And yeah, it's very fulfilling and very like surreal to think that this time around last year, well, yeah, this time around last year, like I was just getting started. We were halfway through the year and we were just doing pod stuff. Like I wanted to do more videography stuff, and then like now I get to do it. So yeah, that's been pretty. That was a surreal moment. Yeah, I teared up a bit.
What's
It
dope,
was good,
dude?
man.
Honestly,
Yeah.
you've gotten so much better since
I think,
he started.
yeah, I think I came out of the restroom while it was playing. I was like, oh, dude, that's it.
Just finished taking a shit. Yeah, dude. So that was cool. That was CFC, and then the weekend after that, I did a little getaway trip with Chris. We went, Chris from Expedition Unknown. We went to we did like a little road trip down New Mexico. Visited several areas, and that was fun. Got to go to like this old volcanic grounds, and we camped out there 2 nights with some other homies as well. And um, yeah, that was a fun, nice little getaway from like all of the stress from like the weeks prior to that. Um, got to see this really cool. They call it the ice cave, and it's at the volcano that we went to go visit. So I guess when this volcano erupted, it created like a like like the magma like cooled off, and it created this cave, and there was ice underneath that cave that kind of got preserved, and because of like the volcanic rock, it kind of keeps it cold, and it's always like 30 some degrees down there. So we're out walking hiking the volcano, and it's hot as fuck. It's like 90s, and then just like 20, literally like 20 steps down, you go into this tiny little cave, and there's ice, and then it's cold in there. It's like the temperature changes from like 90 degrees to like 30 degrees in a matter of like 5 steps that you take down from there. And that was pretty cool. I was like, oh shit, this is like one of those um not like wonders of the world, because it's not that impressive, but just fucking crazy to think that that's possible. And then it makes you think because that ice down there has been frozen for I don't know how many thousands of years they said. So there might be like shit, like prehistoric shit down there. Not literal shit, but or maybe there is literal shit.
Yeah, you mean it both ways, man.
Yeah. But damn, dude, that was pretty crazy. I was like, damn. I was impressed. And yeah, that was a fun little trip. I like going camping. Have you guys gone camping within the last couple of years recently?
I haven't gone like in 2 years.
No.
I say like shit, 10 years probably.
Mm. When you go camping, are you like do you like to go minimalistic or do you like to like glamping, like glamp up?
The minimal.
Yeah. Just like sleeping bag and
A tent and like a blanket and pillow, if anything.
that's it.
Are you talking just like accommodations, or are we saying like cooking and all that stuff? Because I'll take like a little propane tank and
Mm-hmm.
little grill.
Yeah, I'm talking like accommodation. Yeah, because like
But
grill.
yeah, tent, sleeping bag. Wow, we do the air mattress now because fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. I took an air mattress this time. And these guys were like sleeping on, well, they had this little, it's just like a mat that they blow up and they were sleeping. But I had like a bigger tent. And yeah, I had like my air mattress. I didn't take the big air mattress because we have a big one, like a king size one. But I took the smaller one and it was still big. But one of Chris's friends, Tommy, he slept in a hammock, dude, the whole time. And that was pretty cool. I was like, damn, I want to try that shit.
That's a vibe.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to sleep in a hammock though.
He says it's like the most comfortable thing ever, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Because you kind of just like a banana hammock.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to try,
Yeah.
but just thinking about it, it doesn't seem the most comfortable. I
Mhm.
think I move a lot when I'm sleeping. Like I'll start on like, and then freaking roll over, and then like who knows.
Dude, the other night, well, last week we had a fundraiser for Jett, right? Also, big shout out to everybody who pulled up to the fundraiser and has been donating to that. We're now like over $10,000 now that we've been able to raise for him, so that's awesome. And I'll be linking the GoFundMe and all that stuff on there. But we had the GoFundMe, the fundraiser, right? And earlier that day, me and Rawlie went to the gym. So the fundraiser, we're gonna be there. I was gonna be there at 4 to start setting up. And we went to the gym like around 2. What time did we go?
Like 2.
Yeah. So we went to the gym. We just did a bro workout. We just hit arms, and it was good. It was a good workout. So we do that. Come back, shower, go to the fundraiser. We start setting up. And granted, this is 4 p.m. and it was pretty hot that day. It was like high 90s. I don't know if we got to 100, but it was pretty hot. And we're going through. Halfway through the fundraiser, I start cramping, dude, from my arms, like my biceps, like bad. And it started when I was holding a burger, and I just feel the cramp, and I felt like I just had like flashbacks of like me getting tased all over again. It was like my arm, so I grab it with my other arm, and I'm fucking cramping, and then my other arm starts cramping too. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And after that, I was cramping like the rest of the event, and it was terrible. Like that's never happened to me, but I guess they're called heat cramps because like heat exhaustion, like that will happen to you. And I guess I was dehydrated. That and the fucking pre-workout that you gave me too. You give me fucking like cocaine and I don't know what the fuck it was, dude. But that shit was bad. That shit was fucking me up.
But it works.
Dude, I thought I was gonna have a stroke, man. My heart was racing. But long story short, I get home and I'm like I shower and everything, and I'm like laying in bed. And I can't fucking sleep because my arms still are cramping at late at night. And I usually sleep like on my side with my arm out like that. And I had to lay down like flat because if I would bend them, I would start cramping, dude. And it was like the most uncomfortable shit ever. And I'm not okay. I haven't recovered from that.
You haven't gone to the gym since, huh?
I haven't gone to the gym since. I'm traumatized. Dude, but that was a fucking terrible, dude. You guys ever cramp up bad or had any bad cramps?
Not like that.
No.
But like the cramps that are like the worst are probably like the ones where you're like kind of barely waking up and you kind of fucking stretch, and those fucking leg cramps are just like in the back of your calf, you know?
Or during sex. Have you ever had a cramp during sex, dude?
No.
Dude, have you?
Yeah, dude.
It's
Like
stupid.
leg cramps are the worst, but yeah, like
Yeah.
just because like the movement,
Yeah.
like oh shit, and
Yeah.
go down.
It's only happened to me once, and it was mid pump, and
I can't recall, man.
you don't remember?
Not for you, but personally
You
speaking for myself,
you remember when I
I don't
cramped mid
recall.
pump? Probably.
I don't know, but I feel like you told me about it though.
Yeah, dude. But it kind of gives you like it kind of gives you an extra edge, you know? No pun intended.
The extra edge for what though?
During the pump, dude. Because then you're like forced to like clinch and
Stay in.
stay in, you know? I don't know. There might be some science behind that. But yeah, it's pretty rough. But it doesn't compare to being tased, dude. That shit's the worst. That's your favorite video, huh?
It is, man. You sent me one with somebody getting tased, and I was like, nah, not even close.
You wouldn't do it? Have you been tased?
I'd do it, but it'd probably kill me. So I probably could
Yeah.
have a heart attack or something.
You said you would do it, huh?
Mm-hmm. I've been tased with the handpiece.
Like a
Not,
dry stun?
yeah, not the prongs.
How would it impact you during sex?
You just
You
lock
get
up,
the edge
dude.
on that one, man.
Super edge. Yeah, dude, but fucking cramps, dude. I guess it's part of getting older, prone to cramping.
No, you just need to intake more potassium and
Mhm.
stretch daily.
Oh, I helped out a homie Groovy Smokes with focus group in midnight sessions. So that was pretty fun.
What's focus group?
So yeah, so it's basically a workshop, and they have a guest speaker, and this time they were talking about like grieving and like the work process, like how to, deal with your shit on the daily. And in between that, they have like music sessions as well. So there's like local artists that sign, like they perform. So it was a total of like 5 local artists, and they just do like a very stripped down performance where like most of them they just had like a guitar. There's one where it was just like a piano, like
Raw.
very raw, man. But it was pretty cool, dude. I took away some stuff from it. It was a bit like therapeutic, and I learned a little bit about myself.
What did you learn about yourself?
So like I said, that she was talking about grieving and like the creative process, and what she was saying that a lot of the time grief will drive that creativity in some people and kind of like inspire some people. And that made me realize that, that's what kind of sparked it for me. Um, because, of the whole thing with like my mom passing a couple years ago, it was that. And then I went through like a breakup, and then I was grieving that relationship as well. And that's what kind of catapulted me into doing the pod, right? And that's when kind of started the pod for me. And I use all that like built up emotion that I had pent up, and I use that as fuel to become like a creative person. And I didn't know that was like the main reason why I did it, but when we were talking about it and she was talking about this stuff, it was like, oh shit, like that's me. That's what kind of drove me to do it. And yeah, that was pretty interesting because I feel like I'm still healing from a lot of things because grieve, it's not something that you just get over. You just start to like you I don't say you learn to live with it, but you deal with it over time. I think you process little by little over time. and I've been processing that, and not just like I said, the loss. It was like my mom, my relationship, and then like my grandma also died within, like, it was a lot of loss in a very short period of time. And I just kind of brushed all of that off by um finding this creative outlet and then just going crazy over it and diving in. And I think that's why I was so obsessed last year with the pod and doing just back-to-back episodes and always staying busy. And even now, like, I think that's part of the reason why I try to stay so busy, because I'm yeah, I don't like to just stop and think. But sometimes, like, you need to have those moments where you sit down and you just deal with shit and you just think about stuff. So I try to give myself that nowadays, but at the same time, when it's becoming too much and it's getting too deep, then I'm like, I got to do something. I got to get moving so I don't get kind of like lost in that in that grief and that deepness. Does that make sense?
Like an
Yeah.
outlet for
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
processing. But do you feel like, I guess, being a guy is harder for you to express your emotions and get kind of like vulnerable?
Yeah, dude, no doubt. And
Fuck
not
yeah, definitely.
like not only just being a guy, but I think our culture, like the Hispanic macho culture, is very like, don't cry, you know? And it's funny because like when I was a kid, my older brother, you guys have met, there was this time where he like punched the fuck out of me. He made me grab one of my we were at my grandma's house in Mexico, and she had like her couches and she had like a tiny like pillows like this. But these couches were ancient and they were very thin and there was no padding like these. And he made me hold it. And I was probably like, I don't know, like 9 years old, 8 years old. And he's like, just hold it right here. I'm like, okay. And I held it and he fucking socked me in the stomach for no reason. And then I'm like losing my breath, and he would be like, "Don't cry, don't cry," you know? And then every time like something would happen, like we'd be fucking around and like I would get hurt, he would always tell me like, "Don't cry." But that's kind of like the mentality that your girl that we're taught, you know? I don't know about you guys, like if your dads or ever told you like, don't cry or boys don't cry, shit like that.
Not personally, but like everything that's around us, it's like, don't cry. Like, you're a fucking guy. Guys, don't fucking cry.
Mhm.
Man up,
Man up.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's tough because at some point, like, you don't know how to express yourself or show those emotions that you just bottle them up, and everything builds up over the years that you just, I mean, it comes off of anger.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember what it was that you posted, and I was like, you should have put out the tears. Like, I would have got some views. Um, but yeah, I feel like there's just that thought of, processing that, like everything that happened to you and how you manage it. There isn't an outlet other than that creativity when you think about, like, dude, we're here for you, right? But
Mhm.
it's just not, it's not common for us to talk about those emotions. It's not something we do
Yeah.
unless we get fucking hammered. Right? And then we're fucking, give me a hug,
Yes, I
give
love you, bro.
me a hug.
Yeah, but even then, it's like nothing is really discussed, but it like the love is shown to say that I'm here for you, like you've been here this
Yeah.
entire time. But even without saying a word, like just the breaking down when you're drunk or whatever, I mean, that's when you like, oh, I love you, man, like, and so forth.
Mhm.
But even without discussing anything, I mean, you get messed up or whatever, and like, yeah, those feelings come out, but you're not actually like physically acting on those emotions that are running in your head, making you think that way.
Yeah.
So like that other person doesn't understand. All they understand is like, yeah, dude, like I'm here for you. I've
Yeah.
been here.
Like for me, I mean, yeah, I feel like I have been through a lot, and even though I don't talk about these things, there has been like a few times where I have talked about it, and now I'm pretty comfortable, like talking about my mom's death and stuff like that, and I have no issue discussing that. But I feel like even from the very beginning, I had a strong strong support group. Whether for like friends or family, everybody's been really supportive in that. And I've talked about this, the biggest thing that has motivated me now to do a lot of these things that I do, like the fundraisers and stuff like that, has been that initial push when my mom passed, that we did a GoFundMe and a lot of people donated money for the funeral expenses. And that ever since that, I feel like I've had this, it's not really like a chip on my shoulder, but it's been like I need to like pay this back, to the world or to whoever it is or whoever needs it. Because in one of like my lowest moments, like everybody was there for me. So I know what that feels like. I know how like the the pressure and just the fear of not knowing like what the fuck you're gonna do, and you're already dealing with a tragedy, and then now you have to think about like the expenses of dealing with like a funeral and like all this shit, and just the fact that people reached out and gave us money, and that was huge. So um that I've always carried that with me. So whenever there's situations where I feel like somebody needs help, I'm like I step up and I want to pay that forward. We did that with Rick last year, and then we did it with Jett now, and I even told Sal the other night, I'm like, I want to keep doing that, man. I want to keep using this platform for that, for shit that actually matters, because in reality, like none of this fucking matters. This is just the podcast that we shoot for shits and giggles, and we use it as, like me, I use it as an outlet to do stuff and just because I like it. But I want to use it
For good.
for good. Yeah, man. Like I realized this past weekend in the fundraiser, like, damn, man, we can make a difference. We can actually do shit with this and make it worth something. Um, I don't really care about the views anymore. Like I did at first. I was very competitive. I was all about like, we got to get more views. We got to get more views. We got to grow the channel. And now I'm at the point where, not that I don't care about this podcast, because I do, but I would just want to do more with it and use it for something else other than just entertainment. So yeah, we'll definitely be doing that kind of stuff. But um yeah, man, that's where my head was at, and I wanted to talk about that during this. But going back to the emotion stuff, I say people talk about your feelings. It ain't gay.
It isn't. It used to be, but it's not no more.
um
You actually reached out and you said like, yeah, I want to do more with it,
mhm,
and I think the platform is there, but really it's not necessarily do more with the platform, but I think just do more as a person. That's how I kind of feel, is like if there's an opportunity to help and push something through, like a lot of people don't jump in on that.
mhm.
Like to put all that shit together, I was like, damn, dude, that's gonna be a lot of stress for you. Like you had to get everybody signed up, you had to freaking organize everything. Like that's a lot of pressure. Plus you're doing everything else that you were doing for the month of July. Like that shit was a lot. And I had to work that day, so I felt like shit. And like, damn, man, like I don't know. Sorry, dude, let you down. But you handled it, dude. Not only that, but afterwards you were all excited about it. So that was pretty cool.
No, and I can't take 100% of the credit. There was people that really put in a lot. Like my sister, she helped out a lot. DJ Care Bear, he he did a lot as well. My cousin Ale, she's the one that got us DJ, and then he got the truck show, the Outlaws, to show up. Eggy, he fucking set up the whole cornhole tournament, and he ran that the whole time. Like I did outsource a lot of the stuff. And my main thing was just to try to get everybody together and to promote it. That was my thing. But yeah, everybody pulled through, man, and it was sick, and it's such a rewarding feeling. Like we experienced it last year when we helped out Rick, and then Like this one, I felt like it was even more because I felt like we did like it was a bigger impact, you know? Last year with Rick, we were just a part of it. Like we were just vendors. But this time, like we were the ones setting everything up. And yeah, man, I got like I got emotional during the event as well. Even we did like a prayer, like towards the beginning, and just yeah, like because you think like, man, it was a lot of work. Like it was stressful. It was a lot of work. My arms cramped the fuck out the whole time. I almost had a heart attack, and it was so stressful. But I think about like it was worth it because my suffering that I had to do for this short period of time, like it doesn't compare to what this kid is gonna go through the rest of his life, you know? So I'm just like, just fucking suck it up and pull through and like do it for him, you know? That was like my mentality during this. And yeah, it's pretty sick. Rawlie, you signed up for the cornhole?
I did.
You didn't win first place, dude.
Nope. But I played good though.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't your fault this time, huh?
No, it wasn't.
It was Edgar.
Yeah, he was having an off day, but no, I was proud of myself and how I played that day. I was able to. I felt like I was pretty good at competing with these guys.
Yeah. Some of these guys that showed up for the tournament, they're like legit
Pros.
pros. They even have like their own like custom boards and stuff like that, or not custom boards,
Custom bags.
the bags, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's up with those bags? Why are they so special?
The smooth side and the rough side, man.
Sounds
I
like
don't know, man.
awesome.
Dude, but these cornhole bags are expensive though.
Didn't you
I
just
mean,
buy some too?
yeah. But I need to break mine and still continue to play with them. But I don't know. Cornhole is just like a refound outlet for me. The times that I do play, I'm not at home practicing or anything, but
Mhm.
just within like a week of playing one cornhole, they're at the American Legion to playing this tournament for Jett, dude. Like my game improved so much,
Yeah.
and I don't know. I was on one that day, but yeah, the guys that we were playing against are like fucking. This is what they do 5 6 days out of the week for hours at a time, and then some still go out of town and go play other tournaments in other states and stuff. So like they take it serious, and it's not just a backyard game anymore like most people think it is or don't know exactly what the game is, but it's a lot of competition in cornhole.
It is, and there's like fucking rules, and the boards have to be a certain length. And the way Edgar sets everything up is like fucking professional. He's got like iPads on every station, and they do it all through an app, and they're all linked to his computer, and he's running the tournament through his computer. And dude, it's fucking legit, dude.
It's a whole little system. It
Yeah,
works. And he does good at running it too.
yeah, yeah. He does. He does a great job.
Who won the 8-town boards? Did you give them away?
We did. We raffled them out.
Mhm.
So
Uh-oh.
Funny story.
okay,
Should I not have brought it up? Do we want
no,
to change
we
subjects?
no, we want to
It's
talk
funny.
about it. That way, if it comes up later on, which it won't, but in case it does,
Small town.
small town. So yes, we did raffles at the fundraiser, right? And big shout out to Rolling Smoke. They gave us $100 worth of Rolling Smoke credits to raffle out, and that was huge. Top of the eighth, big shout out to them. They gave us a lot of merch. They gave us like 3 hats and 6 shirts. We raffled out CFC. We raffled out 2 CFC tickets, so big shout out to them. And then we raffled out our custom A-Town cornhole boards that Edgar made for us. And they're pretty badass and legit. My cousin Ale, she won the raffle, right? For those. So she got them, and she was helping us out running one of the booths. And afterwards, she played Rawlie paper scissors rock for them,
And I lost.
and he lost. But she still felt bad for him, and she's like, you know what? Just keep the boards.
She didn't feel bad for me, but realistically, she said that they were just gonna stay in the garage and like they weren't
Yeah.
gonna do anything with them.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I was like, I'll trade you because I had won like a gift certificate to get henna work or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll trade you. But she's like, no, I'm not gonna get henna. Like, oh fuck, like I'm not either. But like, yeah, she's like, I'm not gonna use them. You can take them. So yeah, I have them at my house now.
Yeah. So
I'm the
Raleigh
very
has,
proud owner of the ATownTalk
yeah.
cornhole boards.
Which I think that's a good place to have them. I think that's a good spot. You'll put them to use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't yet, but they will be.
You got to practice, dog, every day.
I should. I'm gonna get good, man, at some point. Like really good.
Dude, if you go pro, I'll sponsor you.
Fuck yeah.
Just by name, not by like money. I don't have any money.
Just continue giving me free merch, dude.
Yeah. I think we're out of merch.
Finally.
Well, actually, no, I think I still have some shot glasses. But yeah, we took you know what I took? The Anthony, Texas,
Oh, the ornaments?
the ornaments / coasters. I was selling them as coasters. And I think we sold all of them, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
Finally came back.
They're all gone. Yeah. I'm like, this is perfect. Like, it's an Anthony event. Anthony coasters.
There we go. Boom.
Yeah.
They finally came back.
People were loving those. So good job.
So the month of July was packed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of shit going on. I think there's two things so your new job,
Okay. Yeah.
and then let's circle back and talk about laughing in a hoodie. Or tell me again what it was. You want to start there?
We'll start with the Laugh Till Death.
There we go.
Laugh Till Death. So Laugh Till Death is a new project that we are launching in partnership with Death in a Hoodie podcast. I don't want to give too many details yet, but I will talk what our first event is going to be. So November 8th, we're throwing a comedy show here in El Paso. We have comedians already locked in, but I won't say who yet. We have a venue and we have the date. So November 8th, we're going to do this comedy show. We're going to have stand-up comedy, and then afterwards we're going to have the DJs that we have locked in also, but I'm not announcing it. And we're going to have like an after party at this venue, and it's going to be cool. We are going to be selling tickets for that as well. But once we have all the details ready for you guys, we'll start promoting it. We do have an Instagram page that you guys can follow on there, and I'll link it on there. And yeah, I'm excited for this newfound journey of this, and this is only the beginning, man. We want to start launching like different events around town and just entertain people with it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we definitely can do it. We are doing it, so yeah, it'll be cool.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
The
Yeah,
Death
that's
in the
good.
Hoodie crew is freaking awesome, man. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not following them, go right now, hit it, boom, follow them.
Yeah.
But we did a couple things with them. We did the paint party,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did the cemetery walk and
Oh, yeah.
photography thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty kick-ass.
Yeah, we did this photo walk. So we got permission to go and take photos at Concordia Cemetery, which is, dude, it's pretty badass. Like, people think like it's a fucking cemetery, but nah, man, like it's cool. There's a lot of history there, and it's huge. I didn't think it was gonna be that big.
That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. Yeah. And it was fun, man. We went there. It was just four of us. It being four of us. It
Yeah.
was you, Louie,
You?
me, and Adam from 91 Fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time, man. What did you think about Concordia? Had you been there before? Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
shot the
we
clip.
shot-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we only stayed on the front half the last time. So yeah,
Mhm.
going around the backside and even seeing like some of the photos that were posted, like there's still a lot of space there. I was like, wow, like for it being there so long, I expected like, what else is there? Like,
Mhm.
can it grow? Can it not grow? But
That's what she said.
but yeah, it was cool, especially being there at night and just thinking about like we were there to promote and show just the history there, and getting to experience it. I was like, damn, like I didn't realize like how cool this was, and just seeing how things were. So it was fun, man. The lights, the light painting or whatever the hell we were doing,
Yeah.
that was pretty funny. But we even had the security guy flag us down because he thought we were trespassing or something.
The cops. It was
Yeah.
the cops. So we're out there, and at one point we were, because Concordia runs next to I-10, right? And we're doing light painting. So light painting is basically you're taking a photo,
Further.
a photo. You're taking a photo, a long exposure photo, and you're using lights, LED lights, to design and like paint stuff, and then the camera captures that, right? So we're doing that. And it's already like night time. It's like 9 p.m., probably like 10 p.m. It was
Somewhere around
it
there.
was it
It
was
was
kind of
dark.
it was dark, yeah. And I told him, I don't know who I told him. I'm like, dude, people are gonna think that we're doing like rituals out here because we're like doing shit with the light and stuff. Sure enough, one of the cop that patrols the area saw us, waving our lights and stuff, and he comes in and he starts flagging us down, and he's like yelling from a distance. He's like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're trespassing." And which we weren't, because we were with Louis and Adam, and they're both members of the Concordia Heritage Board, and we had permission to be there. And Louis has keys to the cemetery. So Louis had to like run to the other side of the cemetery where the cop was at.
It
And
was a good distance,
it was a
man.
good distance,
Like
dude. Yeah.
it wasn't just like a block. It was maybe like 3 blocks down.
Yeah. And he had to go talk to the cop and let him know what we were doing there. And this whole time we're just there like, damn, what's gonna go down? And we're waiting for him, and then Louis starts running back towards us. And we look at each other like, why is he running? And we're thinking like, should we run? And we
Well, Johnny was like, "Hey, should we go with him?" I'm like, "No, man, let's stay here in case we gotta run, because we get a good lead from there, the 3 block lead."
I'm like, dude, I'm not getting tased again. Fuck that, dude.
Shit.
I'll just jump the fence and book it. But nah, he was just running because he was trying to get his cardio in.
But it was cool to be there and, just get the attention. At first, I was a little reluctant to be like, "Man, like, I don't wanna disrupt, these people are resting in peace," you know? Um, but I think my attitude started to change as I saw what we were doing, which is just bringing attention to, something that is historic and probably doesn't get as much attention as it deserves.
Mhm.
And so, that experience and being able to share that, I think it was definitely worth it to go out there and have a good time, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man. And we did post the photos up, and we collab with FitFam. Actually, we sent them over to the FitFam, and they posted them. And we were to gain, I think Louis said that Concordia gained like 100 some followers from just that, and it was just us like taking photos out there. So we're gonna be working with them more to bring more awareness to Concordia Heritage. And there are some cool events that are coming up too. So we'll keep you guys posted on that as well. And that's pretty cool. Did you the whole time that you were there, did you get any like spooky vibes or anything, or any weird feelings?
I didn't.
Any gay thoughts?
I no. Um, the only one was like thinking about prancing with the light. We were doing that. That was the only thought. But the only thing that, like I said, it was just, like I felt like I was there, and I said it a couple of times out loud, like we're just here to, document and show what's going on. Because shit, I don't know what's out there. I don't know who's listening. I don't know, shit like that. So that was the only thing, was I just didn't want to disrupt these people that are resting in peace. So
Mhm.
I just made sure to be respectful, not trample over things, or do things that would disrupt it. So,
Yeah.
but
Y-
no spooky feelings.
Yeah, dude, me either. And I had people reach out to me afterwards. They're like, "What are you doing at a cemetery? Like, that's weird." I'm like, it's not like we were out there doing black magic or anything like that. We were
Right.
just taking photos and documenting. Um, Speaking of cemetery, so I'm on Hinge now, right? Hinge is this dating app that people use. I'm on there, and I originally got on there for the purpose of trying to get a podcast going. I was trying to do like a dating podcast where I would get random girls from Hinge and bring them on the pod, and then we would date. I'm still working on that, but it's kind of
That you would date?
yeah, sure.
That's what you made it seem like. Oh, that I would date.
Yeah. Anyways, that's still up in the air. But I'm going through Hinge, right? And then I come across this one profile, and this girl, one of her photos, she's standing next to the Zamoranos like headstone area, because they have Louis' family, they've been in the grave digging business for a while, and they have their plot of land there, and all of his family is buried there. And they have like a big what would you call it, like a monument?
Well, I don't know what you're referring to, but there is like almost like a billboard there.
Yeah, well, next to that they have that. Let me show you the picture. You know what I'm talking about.
They have the chair, the little bench.
They have this thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. So this girl, on one of her Hinge profile pictures, she's at the cemetery and she has a picture next to it, and I'll pop it up there. I'll just blur her face. And I thought that was hilarious, dude. Like, who the fuck takes photos at a cemetery and posts them as their photos for a dating app, dude? And then, even to make it even weirder, it's like right next to like Louis' family, dude. So I send it to Louis and I'm like, dude, like this chick's on there. Like,
Does he know her?
no.
So did you match with her or what?
No.
Oh, you just saved the picture?
I just saved the picture to send it to him. Well, because I sent it to him, dude.
That's funny.
And then I told her I'm gonna smash her just for that.
This guy.
I'm not, though. It's a joke. But yeah, that's pretty funny, dude. Like, who the fuck does that? Would you swipe right? Or would you like it?
I can't even see the faces blurry as fuck. That's too blurry, bro.
Yeah.
Probably intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So-
probably a ghost that like walked
Walk by.
right before.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was weird and funny. I went on a date the other day, which I think, I'm pretty sure it was a date. Would you call it? I would call it a date. I'm
Oh.
calling it a date now.
Off of Hinge?
Okay, now we know it's not a date.
No. All right, man. So like dude, I've been out of the game, man. I've been out of the game for a while. So I haven't dated, honestly. Like, I've just kind of been keeping on myself and been busy. And yeah, so me and Sal, we went to go eat. We went to go eat at the Shack the other night.
That was the date.
That was the date.
That was the date.
Dude, it was a date.
It was the date, dude. That was not the date. And I gotta, okay. And I also, we're not gay. I gotta, so it's funny because like when I introduce Sal to people, I'm like, this is my partner. But
He
I-
does say it like that.
But I always, and I have to correct myself, I'm like, business partner, I don't want people, no offense, but I can do better.
He only says it because he sees the look on my face when he says that, and then he's like, business partner. But he loves to introduce me as his partner. That's for sure.
That's crazy.
It isn't until he sees my face that he's like, oh shit, Sal doesn't seem to approve of that. But it's cool.
Nah, man, you're not my type. Sorry.
All of a sudden.
So anyways, we're at the Shack on this date, right? And we're eating, and then these little kids come up to us, and then they're selling tickets to like the comic strip. And they were pretty cheap. It was $10 for two people. So I'm like, yeah, like I'll buy some. So I bought some tickets, and then right away Sal's like, I can't. And I was like, I wasn't gonna invite you, bro. Like, we're already doing dinner tonight, Gotta invite somebody else. And then I knew you were gonna work, so that was that. I did call Louis from Death in a Hoodie, and then he couldn't. So I'm like, I guess I'll try a girl.
The fourth option?
The fourth option. I'm like, maybe I should go on a date, with a real woman. So yeah, I hit up we'll call her a friend, a friend that I've kind of talked to here or there, and she met up with me, and yeah, we saw the comedy show. It was hilarious, dude. It was fun. Had a good time.
Was it for two people though? I thought it was just one ticket.
It was one ticket, but for two.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's why I was like, dude, that's a steal.
No, when he explained it, because he was saying like I would have to buy one, and I'm like, well, I gotta work, so I
Mhm.
didn't buy one. So I
Yeah.
thought, well, why did he only buy one ticket? You're gonna go by yourself.
Yeah, no, it was for 2. No, and he
Oh,
explained it, it was for 2. The ticket
that's not how I
says
heard it, but I guess
uh,
I was wrong,
yeah,
obviously,
yeah.
because it was for 2.
Yeah, you are a little acoustic sometimes.
Yeah, I accept it.
But yeah, man, that was cool. So, if anybody else wants to take me out on a date, Anthony's #1 bachelor. This guy
There it is.
right here.
Flash your number at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it-
Men and women.
no, no, strictly men. I mean women.
Out of all our friends, dude, I knew it would be you, Johnny.
Well, there's that statistic that like 1 out of every, what is it, 5 guys is gay in a room.
I don't know that one.
No, well, yeah. They say there's a statistic that in a room full of 5 guys, 1 of them is gay. So there's 3 of us right now.
And you're still gay.
So we're covered. Good.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Oh, we went karaoke the other night too.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh shit, I forgot Sal was there.
Dude, he's here right now, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember that we totally did that, to be honest.
Yeah. So yeah, I was out of my new job. Oh yeah, so I guess we can transition into that. So I got a new job. I got a part-time job as a videographer for a local marketing company, Marketing Hunters. Shout out my boss, Ruben, and everybody there. So I'm a videographer there, and we were out shooting at this place called Sun City Cantina, and it was pretty cool, man. This is why I love my job, man. Sometimes you get some really cool perks. So we're shooting content for this place, right? And they're bringing out like drinks and food entrees so we can take pictures and videos. And then they brought some models, like people to like pretend that, we're there, it's all staged. So I'm there just recording, taking photos and stuff. And then we finish shooting. So we have all this stuff there that we can't just let it go to waste. So got to eat, and then we were drinking. One thing led to another. One of the guys that was there, he's like, "Hey, we're gonna go karaoke downtown. Like, you want to go?" And I was already like, "Yeah, fuck it." So then I put out the call, and dude, I was actually surprised that both of you guys were down. Very, very surprised.
I don't know why you'd be surprised.
I don't know. I was thinking like it's.
You know what? I was surprised that I even got invited, because usually I just see it on Instagram and I'm like, what the fuck, man? So
Well, no, man. I had to. Okay. So when they said karaoke, I instantly thought of you because we used to go karaoke like every Monday. For this is pre-COVID. That was like our
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Um, and then Rawlie, I was like, I just gotta shoot Rawlie a call too.
I had called you though, huh?
Oh yeah, you had called me earlier that day.
To go for a run.
Yeah, but it was a Tuesday, out of all things, which was like super random. But yeah, we show up to this place, and yeah, it was a good time. We sang karaoke. I don't think I have any video of that stuff. And then afterwards, we went to go get some lamb bowls, and those hit the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's this place downtown called New York Deli. If you guys are in El Paso, go check it out. It's so good, man. They have all kinds of stuff, but their lamb bowls are fucking amazing, dude.
It was your first time having a Lambo?
No, well, yeah, the bowl. I think we had something last time, torta or
Yeah, we got like subs or something like that. I don't remember what we got.
Mm.
Yeah. And then we were on our way back to the car, and then we stopped by at another bar for one final drink. And Rawlie was like obsessed with this place.
Dude, I like that bar.
Yeah, I know, dude. You told me like 5 times.
I know. But it's because it like reminded me so much of like a New York, or I don't know, some low key sophisticated, like chill
Mhm.
ass bar. Like the vibe itself was just like super calm and relaxing.
Yeah. Oak and Antler downtown EP. Go check it out.
Yeah, the decor's badass. It was like the decor that caught my attention from that place.
Yeah, no, it's good time. I love downtown El Paso, dude. Like it's fun.
There's a lot of hidden spots, bro.
There is, and I think it's getting better. There is definitely some areas that need work. There's a lot of like empty spaces, like on the other side of what's that street? Is it Stanton? I don't know, but yeah, there's some cool spots right there in that plaza area that I really like.
So going into karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
So just so it's on record, what was one of the first songs that I sang? Pizza Hut, of all places.
Creep.
I don't remember, man. It's been so long.
Yeah, right, dude.
It's been years. When was that? Like, how many years ago was that?
I have no idea. I think there's a picture somewhere in a drive.
Because we were at Old Navy.
Yeah, yeah.
That's more than, for sure, more than like 8 years already.
Yep. It'd probably be over 10 years.
Over 10 years?
Yeah.
Fuck, yeah.
And it was Pizza Hut. We went there just to get a drink,
Uh-huh.
and then they had karaoke.
That
That's
was
weird. Like, who goes to Pizza Hut to go have a drink?
well, because we worked there at the mall, and we got off work one day, and we're just like, let's just go there because it's next to it
So weird.
to get a drink.
Yeah,
We had gone a couple times before that, no?
maybe.
Yeah, I remember. But yeah, that was my first time karaokeing ever. And I claimed the crown that night. A new
You
king
stole.
was born. Karaoke king.
Yeah. Yep.
With your 2 songs.
So Creep was a song that I did, and I explained to him the whole, like, hey, this is my icebreaker song. Like, I always have this one, and this is the first one I do before any other song. And then somewhere along the way, I guess in New York, he started singing that song.
Dude, it started singing. Okay, so set the record straight.
So, yeah, he stole it.
No, I've always loved that song, dude. I've always loved that song. And actually, I got to give credit to Jermaine because he's the one that showed me Creep back in high school. He showed me.
Yeah, no. I'm not. I don't. That's separate.
So that's
the singing Creep.
Well, that's where like
that was my song, and then you go and
that was one of the songs that I loved, and I actually knew like word for word. So it's always been one of those that I just know, and like it resonates with me, and it defines me. It's my song, dude. You just happen to sing it before me, but it was always
it's all about you, Creep.
It's all about me, dude. It's my song. Yeah, but you did sing it first. I'll give you that.
And better. Just saying.
It's debatable, man. Sometimes it's not about the vocal cords. Sometimes it's just about the emotion that goes into the song.
Yeah, dude, you put a lot of emotion into it, dude.
I cry sometimes. I pee a little too.
This guy.
He did go to the restroom right after. Came back with a mysterious stain on his
That's
shoulders.
true, huh? You know what? It's probably because of all the fucking pictures that are up in the bathroom, though.
I didn't go, but
at Shifty's?
Yeah.
You didn't go to the bathroom at Shifty's?
I didn't.
Dude, they have a bunch of like old Playboys, like up on the wall, like wallpaper, like the covers. So it's a lot of naked ladies on there.
You had 2 date nights.
Shifty's bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a National Girlfriend's Day a couple days ago. Did you guys see me post that?
No.
No.
I posted my hand.
This guy.
Yeah. So what's next for A-Town? That's what I have on here. So I've been putting a lot of thought into this. And I don't know what's next for A-Town yet. I feel like I want to keep doing these pods Like if it was up to me, I would do these like every week. But quite frankly, like I don't think I can be doing these once a week anymore. It's a lot. It's a lot of work to just set everything up and schedule somebody, and even just scheduling us. Like today we had a short window to do it, and like even that's hard. So um I don't think I can commit to the once a week anymore. Sorry guys. I'm going to try to do them, as often as possible. There is a lot of content that we haven't released that we've shot. We've done vlogs for days. And I've talked about that, about, maybe start releasing some of that stuff to, filler, because I don't want this channel to die. Like this is, at the end of the day, this is my baby. And like I've talked about it, this has been like a creative outlet for me. But I think for me, I'm at a point in life where this isn't my only creative outlet anymore. There's so many other things that I do, and this is just another thing, and at the moment as well, I have to prioritize um things that make me money as well, like all these other gigs that I've been doing. Like I'm working. That's what I wanted, to be a full-time videographer, and now I am, and that's the price to pay. You kind of lose some of your creativity. um but the pod's not dead. We're not going to stop. We're going to do them. We're just not going to do them as often. And I don't want to put a time frame on it. I don't want to say like twice a month or whatever. I don't. We'll do them when we do them, and we'll go like that. But I do want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting this journey. Like we're going on, man, we're going to hit 2 years pretty soon, which is pretty crazy. I did talk to Booby today. For those of you who've been wondering, Booby was the first guy that I started the pod with. I talked to him earlier today, actually, and I do want to do an episode with just me and him. I told him, like, let's just do a throwback where it's just us two again and just kind of catch up on everything. So, again, he's got a lot of things on his plate as well. He's a father of three. He's a fucking cop. He says he's been working like crazy. So we'll get him back on here as well. Same thing with Olivas. I know he fucking stood us up last time, but we'll give him one more chance. And that's it, bro. You're cut off after that if you fucking do me wrong one more time. Right, Rawlie?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, I wanna go back to the roots. I wanna go to do shit that matters. If we ever have a guest or someone where I feel has like a really powerful story that we want to share with everybody and that needs to be shared, then we'll do that as well. But it's hard, man. It's hard doing this. It ain't easy. But I appreciate everything you guys have done as well. You guys, I mean, you honestly, like, I couldn't do this without you guys, even just today, for showing up. So thank you guys. I'll let you guys say your goodbyes for now.
What is this turning into?
Or for like the episode. Like goodbye for the episode.
It's over.
Shit,
Fuck
like
it,
for
man.
me, it
Let's
is.
go,
It's like the
dude.
beginning. Well, like it's the beginning of the end for me. And this podcast had started a couple months ago, good while ago, But now, I mean, I was just available to do so today, so why not help Johnny out? But yeah, just help out
Yeah, man.
Well,
outside of this, But
I feel like this isn't it. It's a slowdown,
Yeah.
but it's actually there's a lot more going on, and we kind of went through just the month, and we didn't even talk about everything.
No.
Um, so the original plan was to have the pod and then expand into more like just putting it out there.
More like is our bowling team.
It's our bowling team. So I'm looking to hit 300 one of these games. No, it's our production company, and really, I think what you've been doing the whole month is that
Mhm.
it's more Marlac now than it has been A-Town, and you know it's I don't want to say unfortunate, but one of them gets less time than the other, and It's just right now more focused on Marlac. And I think as we get better, or maybe even if we gain more talent, then it could give us more time to get back into this and produce more episodes. But that was kind of the thing going into it. And I know you and I discussed this probably about a year ago, and like where we wanted to be and how we were growing. And I think that that it's awesome to see it coming through, and to see this past month kind of build and get to that point. I wish I could have been more a part of it. I know I filled in for the Run For It thing.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get to talk about that either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that we had so much that we couldn't even work together, we had to split up to conquer that day. Like that's awesome. And pretty excited that we're finally getting the ball rolling on that side. Um, and yeah, we'll keep this going. It's just gonna slow down a little bit for now. And as we get more comfortable balancing life with the two, I'm sure it'll come back a little stronger later.
Yeah. Well said.
But I think this was a great, sit down, reflect on a busy ass, what, 6 weeks
Yeah, man.
with everything that went on. And it was good to reflect on that, and now see like, damn, that was a pretty successful, like probably our most successful month and a half. So pretty proud of this guy. He's put in a lot of work,
Indeed.
and we're here to support it. So whatever you need, however we can support you, we'll be there. And you guys out there too, like he's an amazing guy. He's doing a lot of good, and he doesn't get as much credit as I think he needs. So great job, sir. Keep it up.
You hear that, ladies? And he's single. So
Let's get that dating thing going, because we're gonna get this guy.
You want to say it? Say I'm single.
He's single and ready to mingle.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know how ready I am to mingle. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, man, I couldn't do this without you. And even the other day, man, just to kind of cover that event. Yeah, dude, literally, like that would have been like you saved my ass. You covered the event. And you did a great job. Got a great footage, and we'll keep rolling. Yeah. So that being said, guys, we're gonna wrap up this episode. Appreciate everybody that's been supporting and continue to support us. And yeah, keep watching. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok. Yeah.
Hinder or what?
Follow me on Hinge. If you see me on Hinge, swipe, or was it send like, whatever it is. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get that dating pod going. If anybody wants to come on.
You look at me for
he wants you to swipe right.
Swipe right. Sign up, dude.
Nah.
All right, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you, guys. Love you, A-Town. Peace out.
Deuces.